Not winning here, and we wanted to make another step against a really good side and keep knocking on the door and keep insisting, because the way they play demands that, but very happy.
At the point that the corner was taken, I saw Gabi go in a duel, and I went to the back post for the tap, and so really pleased the ball came there, and did the last job.
Where Gabriel's jump so wide that it's almost impossible. If you don't stop him in the run, and we tried most of the times, we did very well in our defensive set pieces. In that moment, he jumped in a way that was very difficult for us to control.
3 goals conceded in 11 games. That's the best ever defensive start in Arsenal's history.
Yeah, I'm so happy for the team, for everyone, because we work very hard in training every day. And yeah, that's the reward we get as well. If you keep a clean sheet, you need only one goal to win a game, and it was a tough game for us today, and we did it that way.
Well, Jonathan said it there. They are the best defensively in Europe. They've gone back-to-back games now without letting the opposition have a shot. First time in 22 years. So what's improved? Because they were already good last season defensively.
Yeah, I think they defend really well as a team in all parts of the pitch. So I just want to show you the first clip. You would say this is a high block. If Alan, you forgive me for saying that. But in terms of, it was a throw-in, and look at the reaction from Gabriel to get back in. Now you've got a 4 versus 4, and as the clip materialises, the ball goes wide, Gabriel's back into position, the ball's going to get circulated around again, and before you know it, you've got the whole team behind the ball. That is defending as a group, as a team, knowing exactly what they need to do. So you've had the high block. Now we're in the mid block. Arsenal on the ball. They give away the ball sloppily. And you think in this situation, will they panic? Nope. Rice sails Gabriel to go left. Calafiori doubles up with him. Rice goes into the centre-back position. Absolute brilliant defending. So they've had the high, we've had the middle, and this is what they've been doing, especially in the Champions League against really good sides in that low block. Saying to Fulham, play round us, because you're not going to play through us. And if they do get through, it's going to have to be something exceptional to really do that. Nice and compact, excellent, and yeah, I mean, the compactness in the centre of the pitch of this team is just brilliant. So the conclusion of that, if they continue to do this, last season they drew 1-1, today they get the win, and if they want to win the league, they need to carry on with this form, because look at that, goals conceded first, clean sheets first, big chances against first, XG, and the rest is history.
And may well be.
Maybe.
As you allude to there, defensively, yes, very, very strong. They've scored the same amount of goals at this stage as they did last year, which is 15 goals. And all season long, we were hearing they really need a centre-forward. They need somebody who can, bag them a load of goals. They buy the centre-forward in Gyökeres. And he hasn't got the goals, but has he helped improve them?
Yeah, he hasn't got the goals. I mean, he's not in the league as of the 3 we showed in the previous clip, far from that. But I think he brings a different strength. There's no doubt that he will have to improve his goal scoring. As you said, he's only got 3. But one of his strengths, which has suited Arsenal, is he actually goes the other way. He goes in behind. And I think when he does that, that then creates space for others to play, because last season you had maybe Havertz or Marino coming short, and that's easier for teams to defend against. But when you're running the other way, they get deeper and deeper. That then opens the space up for others to play. So I think from that point of view, he has improved Arsenal.
And will he get the goals? Do you feel
I think he will get the goals. Obviously, nowhere near as many as he got last season, but he will get the goals. With the number of chances that Arsenal create, he will, and his numbers should improve.
OK.
Simplistic about this, as I would choose to be, probably. It relies on Bukayo Saka putting in a fantastic ball into the area that he wants to hit. Mm-hmm. And Gabriel getting a run and making that first contact.
Gabriel is obviously... So what if you let's just try and get an understanding of Fulham's setup. Now, what they've tried to do is, you can see Gabriel here, number 6. They've got Sessegnon and Harry Wilson as what you would call blockers. It's probably the worst job you've got. It's an absolute nightmare, because it's a complete mismatch. You've got heavyweight against 2 lightweights in boxing. They cannot stop him. Although in theory you're saying, and you might do all the set pieces you can, block him as much as you can, stop him with all your will.
You can't hold him now.
Impossible. You know, we saw a penalty today, which people will probably see more later on the Sky Sports app in the Crystal Palace Bournemouth game where someone gets caught for holding. You're just trying to slow him up. But how do you stop a 6'4" man mountain who wants to attack the ball?
There? Could you not actually stand together and create some sort of barrier?
Run through you. Yes, you can, but he will run through you. And he has got, as much as his delivery is good, and as much as you've got a great set-piece coach, he is unbelievable at attacking the ball. One of the best in world football, isn't he, Steve?
Yeah, he is. And I think, and what sums that up literally is that Fulham they've sacrificed 2-on-1. I mean, I think just out your picture, Declan Rice is free on the edge of the box. So if anything goes over, they're willing to let that go over. But what you'll see when this ball comes in is you'll see a player that has got one thought in his mind, more so than all of these Fulham players, is that I am going to get my head on this ball. I am going to get first contact. Now, I agree. I agree. I still think Sessegnon or Harry Wilson can slow him down, get more body contact, but you're talking about a distance from there to there without...
I hear you. I just think it's impossible. Just watch as it comes in. Look, he just wants it. He's hungry. He's starving to get on the end of this ball. Look, and he just runs and get out of the way. And then he's got a run, and everybody else is doing a standing start. And then the smallest player on the pitch then wins it. Now, I'm going to just highlight a bit here as well, because hopefully, can you see there's the goal scorer there. He's just nipped in between. He's the furthest Arsenal player. You've got Jimenez, who's the back player. He was brilliant from a defensive perspective for his team today, but I can't quite understand what he's doing in this situation. He's the wrong side of the furthest player, and he gets caught massively here. But the delivery comes in, it's perfect, the header, and then Trossard really improvises great.
This is a great view, Jamie, of showing this scrap here.
Yeah, and the other one I want to highlight is here, number 15, Cuenca. Because what Cuenca does, because he feels that he can win this ball as it comes in, but because Gabriel gets the header, keep your eye on Jimenez as well. I'm not sure you do 2 or 3 things at once here, but Jimenez gets caught the wrong side of Trossard. Poor piece of play, but Cuenca if he stays where he is there, he heads this away, but he doesn't. He gets enticed into trying to win it. Watch him, number 15. He makes a little run, right at the last second. Look, gets underneath it, and then Trossard at the back post. Jimenez is too late, but delivery is absolutely spot on. You watch Cuenca here. There he is. Look at him. He wants to head it, but he misses it. And then really clever finish. Do not underestimate how good that finish is.
Sorry, just quickly. Can I go?
Very, 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 very quickly.
It's where Fulham really know exactly what Arsenal are going to do. They're going to drag everyone to the front post, and they just don't deal with it.
Yeah.
Robbie, not pretty maybe, as the chap said in commentary, but they sure are effective.
They are effective. I thought they were better in the second half in terms of their general play. Arsenal were not at their creative best by any stretch today. There's missing some players, Madueke being out and Kai Havertz being out. A couple of others that might add in that regard. But it pays to be good at set pieces. And we talk about it so much. Arsenal is so strong at set pieces. And also, when they've got a narrow lead, 1-0, they're so good defensively, so strong. They gave up no shots on target from Fulham in this game. So that's the reason why they won the game.
Robbie, it's really interesting, this set pieces thing, because they're almost made to feel a bit ashamed that they're so good at set pieces. Just in the wider football world, it's almost looked down upon. Why? They're top of the league.
It is. And on a day when we saw Manchester City play earlier today, Bax, and they weren't great against Everton, they've got Erling Haaland. Arsenal have got the corner kick routine, and any time a corner kick comes into that box, and the delivery was perfect from Saka, there's a chance of him scoring goal. It's not like they've just got one routine. They have different ways with different players doing different things, and it causes a problem. And to be honest, if that's what wins you a Premier League title, accept it and have some more of it. And what I think on a day like today is when Liverpool have won titles and when Man City have won titles, they haven't played particularly well and win. We say it's a good victory. That's what champions do. Well, today it was a good victory for Arsenal. A clean sheet, they got the goal. And I read somewhere it's the 10th Premier League goal scorer now for Arsenal in the league. So maybe Gyökeres hasn't got as many as you like, but they're spreading them out across the team and they're getting